Union Parliamentary Affairs Minister Venkaiah Naidu today met senior Congress leader Mallikarjun Kharge to discuss special parliamentary session on the passage of GST bill. Kharge also met Home Minister Rajnath Singh. Home Minister Rajnath Singh later called on Parliamentary Affairs Minister at his residence in New Delhi. Captured Pakistani terrorist Naveed Yaqub to make confessional statements in the court on his role in the Udhampur terror attack. Naveed will be produced in the Jammu court on Wednesday after his 2-day judicial custody. J&K borders remained by and large peaceful during night hours after Pakistani troops again pounded civilian areas and military positions in Poonch district one day after cancellation of NSA level talks. Uncertainty looms large over proposed meeting between BSF and Pakistan Rangers to discuss border peace. BJP to focus on development package in its second round of electioneering. Party gears up to trounce the Nitish Lalu combine through Parivartan Rath campaign across the poll-bound state. So far, NDA's Parivartan Rath campaign have covered 43,000 villages in Bihar. After recovering partially, the stock markets witnessed selling. From yesterday's steep downfall, the BSE Sensex opened in green with some initial gains. However, later the 30-share Sensex trading in red with losing nearly 400 points, down from yesterday's close. The NSE Nifty is also trading down in red. Auto, banking, realty, pharma sector stocks dragging the markets down. Rating agency Moodys said that India might grow at 7% rate in the current year and is still likely to surpass the average for its peers as it had over the last decade. Moodys added that it will upgrade India's rating if government's reform agenda is implemented and key macroeconomic indicators like inflation remain under control over the next year. Centre has informed Supreme Court that political parties should not be brought under the ambit of Right to Information Act by terming them public authorities. The response was on a plea to declare all national and regional political parties public authorities to bring them under the ambit of RTI Act. Centre to organize mega credit camps between September 25 and 2nd October to distribute loans to crores of small entrepreneurs under Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. Banks have to disperse Mudra loans of over 1,22,000 crore rupees this fiscal year. States have agreed to go ahead with updating of land records and land titling and also the law on land leasing. The Niti Aayog will appoint a committee of experts to prepare a model land leasing law which the states can adapt to suit their local needs. India and Egypt on Monday decided to put in place a bilateral framework for enhancing cooperation in key areas of security, counter-terrorism, defense and investments. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj called on Egyptian President Fattah al-Sisi in Cairo. Sushma Swaraj and her Egyptian counterpart Sameh Hassan Shawkri decided to diversify defense cooperation from training of personnel to defense production. The two sides signed MOUs on scientific and technical cooperation and also on tourism. North Korea and South Korea have reached an agreement to de-escalate tensions on the Korean peninsula. South Korea will get the apology it demanded over recent military escalation by the North, and the South will stop broadcasting propaganda that infuriated the North. In Nepal, at least 9 people, including 6 policemen, were killed following clashes between the police and protesters. Protesters pressed their demand for creation of separate Tharuhar province in West Nepal. 2 buildings collapsed during heavy flooding in northeastern Turkey, killing at least 8 people. 2 people were still missing and heavy rain was continuing into Monday evening, cascading water knocking down trees and inundating houses and streets in the area. Steve Smith has surged back to the top of the ICC Test batting rankings after his magnificent 143 in Australia's crushing victory at the Oval. Just a fortnight after relinquishing top spot, Smith has jumped from 3rd to 1st place in the latest rankings. South African star AB de Villiers remains in 2nd position. Indian spinner Ravi Ashwin has moved into 8th on the list after a starring role in his side's big win over Sri Lanka, and Virat Kohli has dropped 1 place to 11th. Double Olympic champion Jamaica's Shelley Ann Fraser-Pryce rallied to claim an unprecedented 3rd World Championship 100 meters title in 10.76 seconds at the Bird's Nest Stadium in Beijing.